Hello everybody, this is Jean. Today I'm starting the gratitude state of being for Kylie Crew's positivity deck. So first I have to make the cards. This is fairly self-explanatory, so I've speeded it up quite a lot. Started with Dylusions paint in red, orange and yellow, and then I'm going to use this napkin, but first I decide to stick some washi tape over the cards and under the napkin. And this is a layer of Mod Podge. And then I've used the top layer of the napkin, which has got quite a strong black pattern on it. So I'm just making sure it's firmly stuck down and then putting a layer of Mod Podge over the top. And these are the cards, and I was a bit disappointed that the colour didn't show through more. I should have used the inside layer of napkin, so I stenciled some leaves in red paint over the top, and I was quite happy. So the first card is Faith. And I wasn't sure what to do with this. This is a blank card, and I'm just putting some white gesso through a stencil. And then painting over the top, and the gesso acts as a resist, and so the pattern shows through. And then I used a baby wipe to take away some of the paint and reveal the pattern. I'm adding a die-cut feather just cut out of white paper. I think the idea in my mind here was that for me faith is quite a delicate thing. It's not always very strong, and feathers seem to represent that to me. And yet feathers and faith can help us to fly, keep us warm. And so a feather is a good representation of faith for me. I went round the outside of the card with white gesso and used these white stick-on letters to write the word faith. The next card is Love, and here I'm just applying a layer of Mod Podge. The inside layer of a napkin with pink hearts all over it, and then Mod Podge over the top of that. That's the napkin, the outside layer, so you can see the inside layer is much paler than that. So here I'm applying a focal point. I have this little cork heart, and I'm just applying some copper, I think it is, copper shine metallic rub-on. I can't remember what the make was. And then I'm going on the outside with a black ink pad and sticking that on the card. Here I'm going around the outside with that same copper shine. And then I've got some black letters to spell out the word love. The focal point I chose was because I like the idea that love is not just a feeling, not just an emotion, but also love is action. And this focal point represented love in action to me, and so that's what I've written in my journal. This is the community card, and I'm starting by using a glue stick. on the back of the card and sticking down this picture which I've downloaded from the internet. Just trimming on the outside here. The picture represents people dancing in a circle. So I'm just colouring in using my Inktense pencils and then activating those with some water. And I try to make the picture as colourful as possible. And I'm using a Neocolor 2 to colour in the background because I didn't really like that stark whiteness of the background. And the idea of this was that I do circle dancing, and I find that dancing in a circle represents the idea of community. So in the circle we're all very different, but we're all equal because we're all in a circle and there's no leader. And it's not competitive, and I like that idea. The last card in this state of being is joy, and I wanted to start with a rather dull background, and then I use this stencil to make different coloured splodges all over the card. And the idea here was that for me, joy comes in short bursts. And when I come to write about this, I'm writing about things like seeing an unusual bird in the garden, or seeing a rainbow, or some unusual cloud formation, or something like a ladybird, getting a real letter, or an unexpected phone call, that sort of thing. And so that's what I've written in my journal, and that's what I was trying to represent with the splodges and then later on the white splatters on this card. So these are the first cards in the gratitude state of being, and they're all indeed things to be thankful for. And so I'll just say thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and click the little bell icon if you want notifications of future videos. And I'll see you all again with the next set of cards. Bye.